Yo, Tyesse is here. So welcome to the official Tyesse Report. Late night vibes, we dive deep into what's going on, no matter the time. World news, church happenings, and all the entertainment trends. It's some serious ish, let's break it down and go deep. From LA to Atlanta, we cover it all with a cool, relaxed tone. Tyesse here, breaking down high topics, making sure you know the tea. There's some serious ish, keep up, stay true, and let's go. Late night musings, night brews, pull up a seat. Whether you're at work or at home or on the flight to DC. Church happenings, world news, and all the daily groove. There's some serious ish, but we keep it chill, we keep it cool. Just like news.
Got a knock on my hip when I head out. You can't bleed on this block if you bail out. Out of state, I might ride on that Greyhound. I just crashed up the Honda and head out. Left the scene on the beam for my mental. All these Benjis, I'm focused on dead guys. I'm a king in this bitch, Sacramento. All my ops, I'm gon' turn them to dead guys. Drippin' red in the feet, get in motion. New stilettos on your feet, Range Rover. Take care of yourself, bend it over. Make it clap in this bitch, bands only. Look, wait, let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Look, wait, let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. I better move out my way when I walk out. 100 racks in my pocket, no talk about. Look, wait, let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Now you can bring a friend along. I got some bands for you, we gon' party all night long. We gon' dance cause the black car got no limit. I buy them all, baby, Louis V and Hermes. Ain't go y'all crazy, y'all crazy. Bottles and bottles, just watch these bitches start bugging. That holy on cut water, these bitches be loving. If you ain't down to fuck, baby, you ain't sipping nothing. She told me she classy, baby, why is you fuck? Like, oh shit, wait, what? What's her name, nigga? Look, it don't even matter, she for the game, nigga. Mood swings, all rated to a lamb, nigga. I'm a classy hood, nigga, with some bands, nigga. Look, wait, let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Look, wait, let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. I better move out my way when I walk out. 100 racks in my pocket, no talk about. Look, wait, let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy. Let's keep it classy.
All right. Welcome. It is Saturday night, y'all. It is Saturday night. Thank y'all for tuning in. It is a Saturday night sizzle. We have a special guest backstage. That's from one of these viral sensations. So everybody thumbs up. We got a special guest backstage, y'all. I tell you, it never ceases to amaze me. The official Tyesse Report. And let me get situated here. Let me send this over to Instagram. We are live. We're live. Okay? We are so live. All right. I didn't even do my lighting. You know I was trying to put it together. I didn't get this lighting together. All right, there we go. That's gonna have to work tonight. I ain't got the lights. Okay. I'm making it do what it do because I ain't even got the lights right. Okay. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I need everybody to thumbs up this video, share, invite. It is one of those nights. All right. So everybody's heard the story about Michael Joyner, the pastor Michael Joyner, and what has been going on out of North Carolina. And so I'm just gonna bring her up right now. I'm gonna bring her up. Her name is April. And we're going to have a chit chat for a moment. All right, let me see. There we go. Hey, April.
Hey.
Okay. There's a V, and I've always tried to figure out, like, is that like the way you spell it? Like, is it April or Avril?
So it's Avril up here. That's just April in French.
Gotcha. Okay. Because I didn't want to mispronounce it. And so but your name is April.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Okay. So we're gonna just wait a few more seconds. We got a little few Tyesse Squad members that are getting seated. They're also sharing. Give us a general introduction to who you are. Just your general introduction while people are coming in.
So I'm April, and I'm really from down there in the South, but I live in Kentucky, and I was in a cult for a lot of years in different areas, and so I found this pastor, the Bishop Joyner guy.
You just wanted to just like a general introduction, who you are, what do you do? What do you do? Like who are you? Because the audience don't know you. So that's what do you do? You know, your name. We know your name.
Like, I'm gonna get into my story.
I got you. But give some people some background into who you are.
Look, now I'm April. I live in Kentucky and I work at a hospital in the pharmacy.
Okay. You're April, you work at a pharmacy and you live in Kentucky.
Yeah.
And you live in Kentucky. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm double country.
All right. Well, listen, ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm from Mississippi, so ain't nothing wrong with that at all. Okay. So basically, April hit me up tonight. She hit me up in the DM tonight, and she was watching the video that I did, and she asked me, she was like, well, Ty, why do you keep saying allegedly? Well, bloggers have to say allegedly as a legal disclaimer, just because, you know, everybody out here suing people nowadays. So allegedly is just something that we do. It does not mean that I don't believe your story. It doesn't mean that your story is not valid. Allegedly is just something people say as a legal disclaimer. Now, is this legal disclaimer doesn't have any weight? It's like a protection, but yeah, okay. And that's why we do it. But I know you were on another platform. You were on there telling your story, and there's been a lot of things. A lot of people have been saying different things, and I guess tonight you want to just clear up some things. Am I correct?
Well, I ain't really clearing up nothing, but I answer questions and I'll say what it is. Well, I guess I would be clearing up something because people say I'm not taking accountability, which I already have when I wrote the post.
Okay, so
I mean, I feel like I took accountability because it takes two for the situation to even have happened.
Right.
So, in exposing him, then I also exposed myself. And then I also said that I allowed. If that's not accountability, then accountability may look different to different people, but I felt like I took accountability. I mean, I have no reason not to. I'm never going to solely put the blame on him because, again, it takes two people to have sex. And the manipulation people are saying, well, he didn't manipulate you out your panties. Well, I never said he did. Like all the comments and stuff that people are saying, well, I never said that.
Yeah.
I never said he manipulated me out of my panties. The manipulation came through the spiritual part because that's who I knew first. And what I was saying was, well, after somebody has already gotten you that close to them, then you're vulnerable to them. And then the next thing only after that is to have sex with them. You're that close to the person after you've already came out of something else. And initially I was not married, but I was married during some of it.
Okay. So initially you said you were not married.
Right.
But you were married in some of it. Can you explain that?
Right. After I started going to his church, then I got married. So yeah, I was married. Yeah, I cheated on my husband. Yeah, all that is true.
Okay. All right. Well, listen. This is a judgment-free zone.
No, here. I'm just saying, it's like, don't come at me like I'm not going to tell the truth. Like, I'm just gonna say what it is. At this point, ain't really no need to, try to smooth things over. I said what I said. I made the post. I let it stay up there. His church reported the post. It got taken down. Now, some people say, "Oh, well, why did you take your post down?" I didn't. I didn't take my post down.
Okay. So can we go back to the beginning, like kind of like how it started? Like you went to the church, you were a member, or were you a visitor?
No, how it started was I had already previously left a cult called House of Prayer, and I was trying to find a different type of church, And so I Googled churches near me, and his name popped up. Mm-hmm. So I just clicked it. And then I added him on Facebook. And then I was like, I didn't know he had a church page or nothing like that. I was just, so I messaged him and said something about his church service, or, hey, do you have a church in Conway? Stuff like that. And then he didn't even see it till like 2 weeks later, because, the messages go to the message request thing. Like, they don't pop up on your phone if you're not friends. So anyways, he didn't see it until like 2 weeks later. And so he replied. He was like, yeah, here's my number. You can call me. We can chit chat about it. So I called him because, I'm bold. Like, what? I wasn't thinking nothing of it. So anyways, it strictly was just church. Like, he did not say nothing out the way. I was not thinking he was going to. It took him a long time to even go the sexual route. Like, I was already close to him and by his hip by the time that happened anyways. He had already knew all about me, my story, my life, and all that stuff. Like, basically, I was telling him everything about my life, and he was telling me, just pastor shit. The stuff pastors tell their fucking people who go to their church. A whole bunch of that stuff. It's going to be okay. And, just stuff like that. Scriptures he was throwing out there. So, I felt like I was in a good place for a little while, but the truth is, I did become attracted to him, and I felt like maybe he was already attracted to me from the beginning, but he didn't say anything.
Okay, so you came from what you described based on your personal experience as you left a cult, right? You said
House of Prayer. Everybody should have heard about House of Prayer.
We don't have to keep mentioning the name, but you left what you described based on your personal religious experience as a cult. Okay, and so you came to this church right after you left the cult. Okay, so were you in a place where you were spiritually damaged, or were you in some sort of active trauma? Did you clear up any of the energy from the cult before you went to this church?
No, I didn't know how, and I thought I could by going to a different type of church.
Gotcha. Okay, that's understandable.
Because he owns like a black church, and the cult was really, a bunch of white people. So I thought that just based off that it would be different.
Okay. So now we're at the church. You left the cult, and now you're at the church in question. And so you got there, and did you come with anybody? Did you come alone? Did you go with your spouse, or
No, I came with my husband. He just wasn't my husband at the time, but he was with me and my children, and we just started going.
So you're there at the church, and so how did you become close enough to the pastor for certain situations to evolve? Did y'all go out a lot after church, as a church? Did y'all hang out after church?
No, not privately. He always had eyes on him at church. So it was never nothing privately, like right after service or nothing like that. It started with him calling me and me calling him back.
Okay.
So you're in touch with a person a lot of times, eventually whatever they say or whatever you say, and then it just went sexual. Then that's how it happened. Because he started calling me. He started calling me regular. Then he started calling me on FaceTime. Then you're on video. Then boom.
Okay, so you're with your boyfriend or your guy friend, and the pastor contacts you, and you say kind of like immediately it went sexual.
No, it didn't go sexual immediately.
It didn't go sexual immediately. Okay, but he started talking to you sexually immediately?
No. That's why I said in the beginning it was strictly just church stuff.
Okay, and so when it got to that point where you saw that some things were changing over to sexual, what do you think caused you to be open or vulnerable enough for that to take place?
Because I was already attracted to him, even though I didn't say anything. Like, how you can feel stuff, but you just not saying nothing about it.
Right.
It's like I felt like he truly had liked me from the beginning. He just didn't say anything. So he didn't start off that way. But like I said, I was already by his hip, like close to him like that. Feeling like I was close to him was me done sharing all my business with him. Okay, that's what made me feel close to him.
Okay, well, let's go back a little bit. were you attracted to him from the moment you got there, or was the attraction later?
It was later.
It was like, okay, all right. Well, you're attracted to the pastor now, and what progresses into the point where y'all cross the line of pastor parishioner?
Let me think. I think it was me stopping by the church when he was like laying down tile.
Okay.
He was putting a new floor in the church.
A new
And
floor?
like other people was there too, but then like, okay, how it is when he doing something at the church, he's not there alone. But eventually he would like leave for a little bit and come back. So that's how that happened. He would like tell his whatever musicians or whatever, whoever's there watching him, because his wife would always send somebody to watch him. Bitch, I was like, well, that don't really do any good because he still snuck away.
Okay.
So
did you say the B word?
No, I said his wife.
Okay, I thought
his wife.
Okay. All right.
Like so she always had somebody with him to watch him.
Okay. So so you saw him laying towel, and then there was an opportunity where he was by himself. So the question is, did you guys have intimate relations at the church, or was it at an outside location?
No, I never slept with him at his church.
Okay.
There was never, he's never slept with me at his church. He's never been alone at his church.
Okay. So
if he was alone, he didn't tell me. Like if he was alone, he didn't tell me to come by and see him.
Okay, so where was the first time at that you guys went crossed the line?
In his car.
In his car. Okay, was it on the church on the church grounds or at another location?
No, he went to his storage where he keeps his church bus, van, or whatever the hell I got. He went there. Okay, and then for the rest of it, it was at like hotels and stuff. And then, honestly, I didn't even really sleep with the man a lot. And then the rest of the whatever if you want to call it affair, whatever the hell was going on, it went virtual. We completely just stopped doing the physical thing, and it was just video stuff. Oh, and then everything stopped.
Like virtual sex.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm curious, and I'm sure a lot of people are curious, because we hear these stories, but we never understand what causes that first situation. And I'm trying to stay there for a minute. Like, okay.
I mean, you got to go along with it. I mean, he probably texted my phone and said, meet me down the road. That's probably how that went. And I went.
You said probably it was you.
No, I'm saying he probably sent me a message and said something along the lines of meet me down the road.
Okay, well, did you initiate it or did he initiate it?
No, he initiated it and I went along. That's what I said on my post. I never came at him first. I wasn't gonna do that anyways.
Okay.
I said he came. I said he initiated it, and I went along. That's the truth.
Okay. Was there any consideration for your friend or his wife in your mind?
No, because if it was, then you wouldn't do it.
No, what I'm saying is that when we do things, when we actively do something, we do sometimes think about the person, like, oh my God, should I do this? Or should I? Was there any hesitation? Was there any thought about the people that may be hurt or the people that you were cheating on?
No, not initially. I mean, it probably crossed my mind, but I mean, clearly it didn't bother me that much because I still went along with it,
Yeah.
How many? You know that you like. I'm sure he knew he was married. I knew I had somebody. I mean, you can't erase that from your brain, but it didn't like sit on the forefront of my brain,
If you could come up with a number, how many times did you guys have physical sex or sexual encounters?
I didn't have sex with him 8 times. I know for a fact I didn't even sleep with him 8 times.
Okay, well, do you have a rough number, like
maybe 4 to 5 times? But I know I didn't even sleep with him 8 times because it quickly just went virtual. Because he said, like every time he did the physical part, he started tripping out. And he was like, I can't do it. I'm heavily convicted. And I'm like, so he would disappear and go away. And then he'd come back. And then he just stopped. Strictly went virtual.
And how many times do you think there was virtual encounters?
Oh, it was a lot of them. I done lost count of that, but I just couldn't remember the physical part because it wasn't that many times.
Okay.
But the virtual, it was a lot of times of the virtual.
Okay. So, if we can just move up a little bit, what caused everything to literally fall apart? How did we get here tonight?
We got here tonight because I spoke with his wife and I told her that I was going to expose her husband on Facebook. And I was like, I'm just letting you know.
Stop. So you
what?
Wait. You contacted. See, I don't watch. I haven't watched the other blogger. So I'm hearing your story for the first time right now. I really, literally, honestly, God, hearing your story for the first time.
Well, let me back up and tell you how I was even able to contact her.
Hold on. So you contacted the first lady and told her, I'm going to expose your husband. Why did you do that?
Because they stayed in contact. Listen, let me tell you what happened so you can understand why I contacted her.
Okay.
Me and my husband went to the church and we told her what was going on. And while we were sitting there, we could see that she didn't really so much really care about what happened. She just wanted us to continue to cover for the sake of his church and their image. So even in us telling her, she still said, you know what, I want to keep this away from the church and I want to keep this away from my family and my kids.
Do you think that's reasonable? That's understandable, correct?
Maybe a little bit. I mean, because of her position in the church, like I don't have a church, so I'm just, but I can, that's what she said. I guess that's what she was supposed to say. That's what you're saying she was supposed to say.
No, I'm not saying she was supposed to say that, but is it reasonable that somebody is sleeping with my husband and I don't want this all over? I don't want this all over Conway. I don't want this all over town. If we can contain this, if we can keep this like contained, and you stay away from my husband. I don't even know the lady, but I'm just saying, I know how women, I know how women think, right? If I can contain this and keep this in-house, then this will not destroy the life that I have and we have built together. So do you think she was making excuses, or do you think she was trying to avoid, her life falling apart and crumbling?
Well, my husband standing right there, he said he felt like she was making excuses.
So
but I feel like it was both. I feel like if she's making excuses and she also didn't want, it to come to the front to, because after if something is buried, I mean, you can kind of move forward how you want to move. But once everybody else knows, it's different. So she said she didn't want everyone to know. And so I did remain quiet for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So she stayed in contact with me, her daughter eventually she told her daughter, because her daughter's her best friend. So she told the bishop's daughter. And so the bishop's daughter called me and said, she said, I appreciate you for taking the higher role. These are her words exactly. I'm not twisting her words. This is what she said to me verbatim. She said, I appreciate you for taking the higher role. I appreciate you for not exposing my dad. And I appreciate you for not making a mess of this. And that was that conversation. So then they stayed in touch with me just enough so that I would remain quiet. So I can feel that, the happy Thanksgiving, the happy birthdays, I'm like, you know what? Fuck all of y'all.
Okay. So what is your reasoning? What is your rationale?
I'm finna get to that. I'm about to get to that.
Okay.
So me and his wife is talking, and then I don't even know how we got on this subject, but I was like, you know what? Your husband really never took accountability for nothing that happened with this whole thing the way that I did. And I was keeping it a secret from her this whole time too, because the bishop was the first one to find out. And then he didn't want his wife to know. And then when his wife found out, she didn't want the church to know. So I've been covering for them this whole time, and I just got tired of covering. That's really what it is. Like, I don't want to deal with them no more. I don't want them to like me. I just want to be done. Like, I don't want to keep going back and forth, having people text me and all this stuff, trying to just do that so that I will remain quiet. But it came from me saying that your husband, like, he never said sorry as like the bishop. Like, I'm sorry that I took you through there like that. Like, he didn't have to apologize for the sexual part because I went along, but how you came like through spiritual things, but that was your tactic to later on do other things. Or it might have not been his tactic. I'm just looking back on it. Like, if that's what he was doing, like, I didn't know that's what he was doing. So this is how it all boiled down to it. So she was saying, well, let's talk about it again. She said, which in a few weeks, I'm going to be down there where they are. So she was like, well, before you expose my husband on Facebook, she's like, I'm going to have him come talk to you. I'm going to bring him to say he's sorry and all this and that. So I'm listening to her and I was like, no, I think I'm going to just still go about it my way, because I probably won't be full off of what he's saying anyways, because it's not going to be real. And I was trying to tell her it wasn't going to be real. And I was like, if you're sitting there, he's not going to be real and authentic and genuine and say, you know, he going to put a spiritual twist on it, say this spiritual shit. And I don't want to hear that, because that ain't what it was. So you're not going to come bring him to me and say, and make me think that he's really apologetic. That ain't what it was. He's going to curve his words because you're sitting there to make you comfortable. So I was like, nah, I'll go about it my own way. I'll release it my way. And it's going to be through social media. And I'm going to be done with all of y'all. And I have the screenshot to if y'all want to see that.
We don't need any receipts.
Oh, okay, because I keep them.
Yeah, I whatever you have, it's okay. It's good.
Well,
okay,
that's what happened. I feel like they was just steady trying to keep me quiet. And I'm like, no.
Okay, so the way April, I'm gonna be honest, the way you're addressing and talking about the first lady or the pastor's wife, it is though she did something wrong, right? And this is how I'm hearing it, like she did something wrong.
No, she didn't do nothing wrong. I mean, But
I'm just give me a moment. The way you're laying it out is though she did something wrong. And is that your friend, boyfriend?
Oh, he was saying something. I was listening to what he was saying. What you're saying?
Okay, I'm saying the way you are making it sound like the first lady did something wrong, and her husband, his accountability is his accountability, right? And so you wanted an apology. Is that what you wanted?
Right.
You wanted him to apologize.
I wanted him to come clean and really say really what it was, because in her mind, she said to me that she said, well, I felt like if you didn't throw yourself on my husband, that he could have kept a straight line of head. Like, he could have stayed on track. And I was like, I didn't throw myself on your husband. So he's saying different things to her in private. I'm like, no, just tell her really what it was. Okay. So, and these are your experience. These are your words of what the first lady said. We don't have any independent verification. These are true words.
Okay. Yes, they're true to you, but there's 423 people here. We don't know the first lady. We weren't there. We weren't there. So these are your words of what the first lady said. But if we go back, right, you said that you were attracted to the pastor.
I was.
Okay. And you were attracted to him. And so there was, and I'm going to be honest with you, April, you never mentioned anything about force or anything like that, correct? There was
he didn't force me. He didn't force me.
Okay. So it is the way it looks to people listening. Okay. You had a situation with a pastor, and maybe he started switching over to another mode, and he stopped doing the physical sex and he went into virtual sex or whatever y'all were doing, computer love, and he went to another route. And then maybe things started getting a little break offish or a little standoffish or whatever the case may be. And now you are ready to go to Facebook and out this man and demand an apology. People are going to ask, and people are going to say, you cheated on your boyfriend, and you cheated with a married woman's husband.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not exactly like the person that should be the moral arbiter of this story, right? and telling the first lady what she should and shouldn't do, and telling everybody in the circle, well, y'all got to do this. So do you receive that? Like, people may say, well, April, listen, you played a big part in this, and you had a couple of major scenes in this play, right?
I know. I never denied that. I absolutely had everything to do with this.
Mm-hmm. And so if you told everybody, I'm going public with this, and I'm going to let everybody know what's going on, right? Do you consider that any sort of, I don't want to use blackmail because that's such a legalistic word, but do you feel like that's sort of like, making people feel some sort of way, like, oh, holding people hostage to your acts, like, I'm going to tell everything.
One that was blackmailed? No, I don't feel like that was blackmailed. The hell, I'm the one who was blackmailed. I've been quiet this whole time for them to protect their image at the church.
Okay, so people have been saying that things just happened. People have been saying that this particular pastor is well known, about his proclivities. This is what the streets are saying. The internet is saying it is well known. So if it's well known all over social media, because once this story broke, everybody was like, oh yeah, we know, everybody knows already a lot of stuff. So what was your goal if everybody already knows the pastor is already allegedly the trial?
They know that now. What are you talking about? You saying they knew this before?
No, what I'm saying is when the story came out, when you read the comments, people say that everybody already knew this pastor has a rumor or a history rather of these sort of things. So everybody was not shocked. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, well, I didn't really care about you guys. I did what I was going to do because that's what I want to do. Now, how it goes after that and people's comments or whoever knew, that's them. I didn't. I didn't know anything until I said what I said. I mean, the stuff I'm getting in my inbox, I never knew that. I never knew any of this stuff.
You seem like, April, you seem like if I say something, you seem like to have an attitude with me.
I don't have no attitude. It's just how I talk.
No, you seem like sometimes you have a little attitude with me, and I'm like, I wasn't up there. I didn't have anything to do with it.
I don't have an attitude. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's a little edge. There's a little edges in about 3 or 4 times. I picked up
probably a little bit.
Okay.
Because a little bit, it feel like you're trying to say that I'm not owning what I did, and I am.
I'm not saying anything. What I'm doing, I'm presenting to you back with what you're saying. Right,
but I'm still owning it. Like I have to. I cannot not own it.
I haven't said you haven't. I haven't said you haven't owned it. What I'm saying to you is that you have to understand and listen to what you're saying because people are listening to what you're saying, April.
Okay, well, I'm gonna still say what I say, and then the people in the comments, they just gonna have to take it how they take it because this is how I'm gonna say it. Like I'm not gonna please everybody in the comments. I'm just going to share my truth. I'm answering your questions, and that's it.
Okay, April, it's out now. Everything is out. Now, you told me personally in the pre-interview, you told me that he's not coming out. He ain't going to come out and say nothing.
No, you didn't got to worry because I watched your live, and you saying, well, you'll give them an update. Well, will this man come forward? No. You will never see him sit on Facebook Live like we are and talk about this.
So... Does that help you with your rationale for coming out? Like, well, I know he's not going to come out, so let me come out and say everything.
No, I just responded to that because I saw you say that on your last live. I just know he's not a social media person, so that's why I'm saying this to you. Yeah. If people are expecting him for a response publicly, they're not going to get it. That's all.
Why do you think that? He's just not social? He's not
a social media person. If you go look on his page, you don't, it's nothing up there. It's nothing up there.
Okay.
And his son controls his social media now. So he turned his social media over to his son.
Okay. So are you in a church now? Where is
Hell no. In Kentucky. In Kentucky and just taking my ass to work.
You're in Kentucky. And so you don't, are you dealing with any type of church hurt?
Nah, I'm done with church. Like, it's cool. I ain't saying nothing that I don't believe in God. Nothing. I just don't want to go back. I don't want to be around nothing. I don't know. I'm good.
Yeah, because you went through the cult. You went through the cult, and then you went from a cult to this church. Back to back. Was there like a space between the cult and this church?
A small space, a small window.
Yeah.
But that was the first church I went to after the cult. I didn't go to any other church. So I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna never go back to church, but and then I'm not even blaming the church because you can go to church and this stuff don't happen. I just don't want to go back in there right now.
Okay, so this church, how many members would you say this church has?
They don't have over 50 members. There's not a big ministry. It's just like his family, and then they have people who go to the church but are not members. Like a lot of people visit his church.
Okay.
But they're not members.
Okay.
And his church is known for their band. He has a really nice band.
Okay. Another thing I want to ask you is this. Are you still with the person that you were with at the time? Are you still with them?
He right here.
Okay. How did the whole ordeal affect your relationship, and how did it affect how y'all are today? Are there any problems? Are there any trust issues?
Well, for certain, there's trust issues because once somebody do something like that, that's hard to bury. But we're fine. You want him to come tell you that we're fine?
No, I'm not. I didn't ask.
I'm just saying because he's right here.
April, I think April, because I've seen this with a lot of these stories. April, I think when y'all tell these stories, y'all want the story just to be told. That's it.
Well, all I can do is answer your questions. That's all I can do is answer your questions.
I've seen this a million times. Y'all just want to tell the story. That's it. No, you don't want no curves, no lefts, no rights.
I'm answering your question. He doesn't trust me, but we're fine.
Yeah. Okay.
He probably won't trust me, but he's still gonna be my husband. He's not gonna leave me. And
Are
also,
y'all married?
Yeah, we married.
Okay.
Also, what?
Let's bring him on. Let's see what
he wants you to come over here because this man is funny.
No, let's tell him to say hi so we can say hi.
Hello.
How you doing? All right. Okay. So that's enough. We ain't got no questions for you, sir. We don't have any.
I thought you was about to say so. Okay.
No, we ain't.
Hold on. So that's one. Let me tell you something real quick. So when the people be like, oh, well, she just did that because she wanted the man to leave his wife for her. No, I didn't. Because I wasn't never leaving my husband.
And with all this new stuff.
You feel me? Or you don't?
Yeah. Okay. So, but people, that's something that somebody may say, like, if Pastor Joyner, is he a bishop? He's a bishop? Bishop Joyner.
Mm-hmm.
If Bishop Joyner would have set up a shop with you, would you have set up shop with him? Would you have,
I was never going to marry that man.
Okay.
I wasn't.
I believe you. Anybody in the chat, you got questions, put them in the chat and then we'll put them on the screen for.
No, because you don't believe me.
Huh?
You don't believe me.
I think you still have feelings for Pastor Joyner. My spirit.
I don't. Let me tell you something. If you still feel like that about a person, then you're not gonna come forward. Everything has to be dead and over for you. Well, for me.
I think you're coming forward because you want him to hurt the way you're hurting.
That has merit, but I don't have nothing for him in my chest, though. Like how them other girls were saying, oh, they still got love for him, and they don't. Well, I don't.
Okay, so
I want the whole family to hate me, please and thank you.
I'll be gonna say you're coming across as like, a woman that is, upset that her man got away. Like
I'm not upset.
Okay, all right. Put your questions in the chat. We'll take 3 or 4 in the chat. And are you familiar, April, with the other lady that posted some things? Are you familiar with her?
Mm-hmm. She was
Okay.
still there after me. So she talked to her after me. I had already left the ministry.
They say you want war, April.
Mama wants war.
They say you want. Do you want war?
I mean, war's already started.
And then why is she so angry? Why are you so angry? They say.
I'm not angry. That's just how it comes off. But I promise you, I'm not angry.
Okay. When was your last contact with him?
Maybe 2023.
Wow. I thought y'all, child, the way y'all cut them, I thought this was some recent action. Okay.
That's what y'all get. Somebody said, oh, well, I didn't know you had a timeline where, you wanted to come forward about something. So that's why I say, it's you saying I'm angry. Well, no, I ain't angry. I just didn't want to hold it in anymore.
Crystal said, I think she's very angry. They say you very angry, April.
No, she said, I don't think she's angry.
Oh, I don't think she's angry. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, you're right. Okay. So
I'm not angry.
And we're mindful of the angry Black woman trope and the angry Black woman connotation. But we also can give context when we're actively engaged in a conversation and we pick up on energy. It's not like we're just saying this,
I feel you. My energy is probably because, you don't know me, but because I know me, I know I'm not angry. Well, it might come across like that, but I'm not angry.
Okay. Any more questions, everybody? How did this resurface?
It's been here, but it resurfaced because his wife stays in contact with me, and she wanted to meet with me about her husband. I just was like, I just want to be done with it. Don't worry about it. The meeting.
Okay, April. Are you telling me the wife is in contact with you? Is she in contact with you right now?
No, I'm already blocked now after I exposed her husband. But 2 weeks ago, I wasn't blocked.
And what kind of conversations do y'all have?
This is what I'm telling you that you don't believe. Because I was keeping it a secret, they still dealt with me. I just went out to eat with the lady 3 weeks ago.
I got you. I understand what you're saying. Okay, I got you.
Right. So she just talked to me like a normal person and, just as if it didn't happen. While I was keeping the secret or keeping it up underneath the rug.
Okay. Did she get married after her now husband found out about the entanglement?
What? Did she get married?
Did you get married after your husband? Is that you say that's your husband you're married to now, right? Yeah. Did you get married after all of this?
No, I got married during it.
Okay.
That the people want the tea, that's the tea. And the bishop that I was sleeping with married me. That's the tea. I told you I wasn't gonna lie to you.
So your husband, he wouldn't have known that at the time, right?
Nope.
Okay.
He later found out.
Well, how does he feel about that?
That or me?
How does your husband feel about the man that married you was intimate with you was intimate with his wife?
He doesn't like it. He felt some type of way. He felt a strong type of way. Like
she's kind of explained why now. She said the first lady, they had contact as long as everything was on the down low. I guess things broke apart, and now she just feels like, hell, let me just go ahead and tell it all now. That's what she said. All right. Angry or not, this is messy. Okay.
Of course it is. There's nothing not messy about it. This is a hot mess.
Okay. She's already said that, y'all, how it came back up. Would you consider counseling?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you been in counseling? Because you were in a cult and then you went into a
I've never been in counseling ever in my entire life. But I'm gonna go now.
Okay. I don't think she's angry either, but it sounds like when she talks about the situation, she's in defensive mode. Okay.
That has merit. Well, she said it has merit. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's my personality.
I think it's her personality. I get what she means. She's in defense mode, but not angry. Okay.
Yeah.
She's got a J-Rock spirit. That's another person that had a situation like this, y'all. I won't be ignored there.
I mean, when you said you have 80, you already had 80, you know.
I understand what she's saying. Okay, there's some people that understand what you're saying. Okay. Okay, I don't know what I understand that perspective. Okay, that's from somebody else. That sounds like a three-way relationship. So does she feel disregarded? Do you feel disregarded?
No. I mean, because I could have still met with her and let her husband apologize, but I just chose not to.
Why? Because
I just told you I didn't.
It would have been closure. Apology would have been closure.
Because I know him and how he talks, he's not going to be real, genuine, and authentic with her sitting there. Now, he probably would have been real with just me and my husband sitting there, but if she's sitting there, he's going to curve it with some spiritual shit.
It was a keep your enemies close kind of situation, possibly with the first lady, possibly.
Yeah, that makes sense. Is his wife attracted to you? I don't think so. She ain't never come off like that.
Oh, child, y'all really going deep in the weeds tonight, Tyesse Report.
If she is, she never told me. But I mean, she stayed in contact with me up until last Saturday.
A whole lot happening. The story has so many layers to understand. Okay, I'm a little behind. Is the wife okay?
Why you won't go to the next comment? Her comment been up there for 30 seconds.
Okay, this making my scalp itch. Okay, I'm behind, y'all. Okay, my lord, this is utterly disturbing. There's a different level of. Okay.
Well, you can't take my demeanor on camera to say that I'm not concerned, because I mean, when I get off the camera, you don't know what I do. And me and my husband already dealt with it. This is new to y'all and old to us. But carry on.
Okay, can you grab me a water wing? Okay. Let me see, y'all. Okay. We have over 500 in the chat. Yeah, please hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel. And please share the content to 2 or 3 people. Yeah. Okay. We should have, we need to get a little more likes, y'all. Everybody collectively right now, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. There's been a lot of talk about, the sexual component and all of this stuff with the pastor. I saw some really erotic, things that people were posting, April. I don't really want to get into all this. I don't really want to get into all that, but I was reading some of the things they were saying, but at the end of I saw some of them. I read them screenshots and stuff, and so those text messages, that wasn't from you, was it?
That's from Miss Sharon.
That was from Miss Sharon.
Yeah, those are Sharon screenshots. I haven't shared screenshots because I didn't need to.
Okay, so was Miss Sharon? Was she a lady? One of the people?
Wow. Everybody he dealt with went to his church.
Oh, Jesus. And how big is Conway? I've heard of the city.
It ain't big. It ain't a city like you think. It's small. Everybody know everybody.
Okay. And so you left Conway, now you in Kentucky. Okay. So was there a reason why? Or you open to share why you left and went to Kentucky?
I've always traveled. I've never lived there the whole time I was in the ministry. I would either drive back home or fly back home for like services.
Okay.
I've always was traveled with my husband.
Okay, so you didn't live in Conway.
No, not for long, just for a few months, and then I left.
Okay.
So I've never like been right there.
All right. Well, you know, April, at the end of the day, you are, entitled to share your experience, and you're sharing your experience. I hope you were able to, because I saw the last part of one of the shows over there. I saw the last part when another blogger came in, and I just felt that was, and I shared that with you in the pre-interview. I thought that was very just mean for no reason. When the blogger came on, the other blogger came on and said such horrible things. But I hope here you felt heard and felt respected. At least I hope that's what happened here, and you were able to articulate what you wanted to get out. And if you did not, is there anything that you haven't said tonight that you want to share with the audience tonight? Any one particular
I do want to say this, because when it did came out, you're gonna get all kind of comments, but just the comment or the people are acting like saints or acting like that they didn't cheat. That ain't even real. That ain't even real. Whether you cheated with a bishop or not, or you have done something. And I ain't saying everybody, but the majority of people, 90% of people have cheated. If you've been in a marriage or relationship, either you cheated, because it's the truth. Most people, that's a large
number, April. Ooh,
it's a large true number. Like I said, when I was on this other person live, I said, if you ain't ever cheated, then come up on the panel. Nobody came up on the panel. You know why? Because they have cheated. And I said, cheating is not always physical. You cheat in other ways. You said something inappropriate. People do a lot of sexting. People do cheat virtually. It's still cheating. So I was like, well, will the real Slim Shady please stand up? Nobody can stand up. You can't. Can't nobody in your comments say they have never done anything inappropriate. I'm just not scared to say that I've done something. And I'm not asking other people to expose themselves. I'm just saying, within yourself that you've done something. Within yourself that you have skeletons or people, you've done things that you don't want nobody to know that you have done. That's all I wanted to say. It's the truth. Either you or your spouse, one of y'all cheated.
They said in the chat, a lot of people say they have never cheated.
And that could be true. I said it's a percent that have and it's a percent that haven't.
Okay. Well, what's the
also, just because you're saying you never have, that don't mean you didn't. You could type whatever you want to type on the screen.
Okay, so I guess the next question is that where do we go from here? What's the next move for April I'm done
with it.
Huh?
I'm done with this. Now I will go to counseling, and that's it.
You go to counseling, and that's it. Okay, but so no more. You're not gonna do any more interviews or anything?
Oh well, if someone asked me to, but I mean, I pretty much said what it is.
Okay.
I mean, I explained everything on your live, so they could just watch this one.
Well, yeah. Well, do you have? If you could say anything to Pastor Bishop Jordan, what would you say tonight?
Nothing.
But you want an apology, right?
No, I don't want an apology. Apology at this time, it's a little too late. I don't want his apology no more.
Okay, so you don't want anything but just to out him.
Yeah, I'm not looking for him to reach out to me, to text me, none of that.
Well, if you could say something to the parishioners, the church members, what would you say to them?
Get the fuck from up underneath that motherfucker. That's what I would say.
But April, that's because you had a bad
No, it's because after I came out, the messages that's in my inbox about it. It ain't just because I slept with him. It's about the other disturbing messages. But I'm not going to go into that up here because those people are not up here to defend themselves. But I'm not asking you to leave a church because I slept with the bishop. You can still sit under there and do whatever you want to do. It's the other disturbing messages.
All right. Well,
you'll hear about that later in the week.
I thought we was moving on. What we gonna hear about later in the week?
I'm saying the disturbing messages. The people came forward last night on the other live about some different stuff. I mean, you want? Yeah.
We don't need it over here. That channel, that's like that channel is like a crack house that got raided already, and so they don't mind going the extra mile over there. They
be turned up. We gonna keep it clean a little bit over here, even though it's messy.
I already got a situation I'm dealing with. Thank you so much, April, for coming up and being vulnerable and open, and standing in the fire while telling your story. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, and don't be a stranger. You know.
Okay, I gotta subscribe though, so that I could watch your stuff.
Yeah. Don't be a stranger. Thank you so much, and much love to your husband.
Okay.
All right. Woo, child. I cannot. Woo, my God. Y'all listen. April had time, didn't she? Oh my God. April, leave your braider's number. Everybody love April's braids. We should have asked April where she got her braids done from. Ooh, Harold. Ooh. We got a whole show that we got a oh my God. Let's get these likes up. Everybody. Baby, listen, y'all. I at this point, these churches is like, child, they turned into like, oh Lord Jesus, honey, just come back, crack the sky tonight, and let's get it over with. It's too much. I ain't got nothing to do with it, honey. Listen, that's her experience. That's her experience. She hit me up, and she was like, why do you keep saying allegedly? And I say allegedly as a legal disclaimer, you know what I'm saying? And so, baby, that's why I say allegedly. So I ain't got nothing to do with it. But and I told her I saw how she was treated at the end of that last interview. I thought that was horrible. Like, that was just bad. I felt bad for her, but I was listening to her story tonight for the first time, y'all. I was listening to her story for the first time. She says that he's not coming out. He ain't coming out and saying nothing. That's what she sister said, and that's just how it's gonna be. Listen, April, like I said, I think did she just join? If that's her, welcome. Yeah, that is her. Welcome, sweetheart. Welcome, April. April keep that hair together, don't she? April keep that hair together, baby. She ain't praying about that hair. What I walked into, child. Let's see, y'all. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Hit that like button. We got a lot to get to tonight. It's still somewhat early, but we know everybody got to go to the house of prayer. Everybody, if you can, could you put some green hearts in the chat for April to show her love? Every story matters. Show her some love tonight. Put some green hearts in the chat. The color is green tonight, everybody. If you support April or just want to show her some general love, she is a beautiful woman. Just give her some love. Amen. Show her some love. Green, if you want to support. Only if you want to support her. Green hearts up for April. Green hearts up for April. She does a lot of shopping. She got a lot of bags at April. April, you got a lot of bags over at that mall, mama. Okay. Oh, April, girl, you got a lot of bags over there at the mall. Y'all give it up for April if you want to show her some love. Green hearts, yeah. All right. April, you see the green hearts, baby. Stay over here, honey, because that other thing, that mess over there, baby, that's a mess. Stay over here, April, baby. I'm telling you where the joy of the Lord is going on. Because that other thing is like a crack house that got raided. It's like a crack house that got raided over there, April. Don't go back over there, baby. Don't go back over there. Pastor Joyner, You are welcome, Pastor Jordan, to come over here and empty your guts. The First Lady, too, y'all should come over here and tell y'all side. Come over here and empty your upper and lower intestines. That's what you should do. Come over here and tell what happened in that car. Yeah. All right, everybody, listen. We got to rock and roll. We got to rock and roll. Thumbs up, everybody in the chat. Everybody is here. Thumbs up, thumbs up. We have a Saturday sizzle for you tonight. We got to get this story. We got a young mother on I-75 that was just unalived. Everybody, we got to talk about that right off the top. We have a young Black mother that was pregnant that was unalived over on I-75 here in Atlanta. The heartbreaking murder of Bianca Huntley, a 34-year-old mother on I-75 near Atlanta Airport, has left her two young daughters without a mother, a loving figure who worked tirelessly for her family. Bianca was shot during rush hour traffic on April 14th, leaving her family devastated and demanding justice for this senseless crime. Bianca's mother, Vanessa Sanchez, is vocal in her frustration, expressing that Bianca's life was tragically cut short while she was doing everything she could for her daughters. She didn't deserve this. She was a mother, a daughter, a woman who worked hard to build a life for her family, Sanchez said, fighting back the tears. Her family believes Bianca was targeted, and they are determined to seek justice. We need answers, Sanchez continued. We cannot let her death be in vain. We will make sure the person responsible for taking her life is held accountable. While the investigation progresses, the family remains resolute in their fight for justice for Bianca and her children. The pain of losing her is immeasurable, and the family is committed to ensuring that her legacy lives on in her daughters. The family of Bianca Huntley demands justice for her untimely death. They want to ensure that no other family has to go through the heartbreak of losing someone to senseless violence. Okay, I'm going to work backwards because we spent a lot of time with Sister April, so I'm going to work backwards. I'm going to start hot and go cool. Okay, I'm going to start hot and go and cool it down as the night goes forward. Okay, thank y'all so much. We need to take up a sizable honorarium for your host tonight. Okay, so please get your envelopes ready. A sizable honorarium for this amazing Saturday content tonight. Okay, let me get this together. Let me get this audio together, y'all. Hold your horses here. Okay, we need to get together a sizable honorarium for your host tonight. Everybody that can, we're asking all Tie Squad members. If you are a Tie Squad member, we need you to be active tonight. Okay, all right. Let me get the audio together for our first story. I want to say this while we're waiting. for the audio connection to link up. Let me say this. I don't want no Tie Squad member, no active Tie Squad member to ever use a link and come up on our platform to throw subliminals or throw shade at anybody that's a Tie Squad member. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. That is like really something that I just cannot tolerate. Do not hit that link with the expressed intent to throw shade at somebody. I will not accept that at all. To date, we have never had anybody excommunicated from this platform that's a Tie Squad member. We've never had security escort a Tie Squad member out of here. Never in the history of this show. But that will get you excommunicated. Okay? I'm just letting you know that will get you thrown out of here. Tie Squad members I'm speaking to, not these stragglers. Okay? All right. Okay, let's jump into it. Hold on one second. Where are we at? No need to go into detail. What's known needs no explanation. Okay, let's get this together.
want to let God down, but this industry is so competitive. They talk about how you look. You see what they did to me, yeah? That's what they do to people who are chosen, that they feel they can bully out of God's destiny. Up here, talk back to me. I'm trying to go back to old church. Now, love getting ready to be offended. I don't care about nothing that gets offended when I give it from the place of love. Do what you want to do with it at this point. I'm tired of the church being held hostage. Today I was watching the television and I saw all these memorials where people are coming together and they are listing churches that they expect to fall in 2026. The church is up under attack. We cannot come together and not be together. We cannot come together and be separate and expect God to fall in the house. We're going to get the money if God got to walk a millionaire in here off the street while we're praising God. Wish I had folk who was ready for God to go up in here. I'm not living to impress nobody no more, y'all. That season is over because it gets you nowhere. When you go to impress people and you land it, you end up in weird relationships. Because when people praise you before your time of maturation, it will cause you to walk in pride, thinking that you've arrived at the right place. But tell somebody, I thank God I'm humbly walking my walk out. Y'all ain't talking to me.
I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this to Kimberly. Kimberly, you know, girl, that's all we need. We're not going to listen to the whole thing. You know, Kimberly, I see how when you're in church, it's like you are a whole nother person. And then when you over there with Isaac Kareem, that arrogance and all of that hubris and just that nice nastiness shows up. But when you're in church, it's like you turn into a whole other person. Kimberly, ain't nobody coming into church with $1 million. The list you saw is accurate. Those churches will be closing, okay? And more than that will be closing. I talked about the list you're talking about. All of these churches are closing. People are tired of y'all. People are tired of y'all fans making excuses for your nasty ass attitudes and your nice, nasty ways. People are fed up. So the list you saw, sweetie, is real. People are like, stick a fork in me, I'm done. I'm not going back. It gets to a point. Where it's like, do y'all only want y'all kind of people at the church? You don't want no new people in there? You don't want any visitors coming in there. You just really want just like-minded people in there like y'all. The door is closed, girl, and if somebody would go around there and watch that Isaac Kareem interview, you would think that those are two different people. You would think the woman in that audio and Isaac Kareem interview is two different people. I'm just saying, it's like at some point, get real. Young folks are not coming to church. Hell, my age group ain't coming to church. People are just fed up, Kim. They really are. They're just tired. Somebody say, I'm sick of it. I'm just saying, y'all, I ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm going to just mix these topics up tonight. I'm going to mix them up tonight. All right? Bring this down really quickly. Okay. Little John has a new book called I Only Shout So You Can Hear Me with Paul Cantor. You know, he lost his son at the top of the year. So be sure to check out Little John's memoir when you get a chance, Tyesse Report. Little John has a new book called I Only Shout So You Can Hear Me. 90s and early 2000 hype man, rapper, Lil Jon. Yeah, wonderful. Thank you so much, Gladys. I guess Target is trying to get people to come over there to that dump. They're posting, we have Brandy's #1 bestseller, Phases, over at Target. Target, nobody's coming. Nobody's coming over there to Target to get the book when we can listen to it on audiobook or Kindle or go to our local African American bookstore, the 3 that's left. Okay, nobody's going over there to damn Target. I would have just called it yeah. Okay, if the combo is cooking, yeah, drop some and hit that thumbs up button. Try anybody going over there to damn Target. I'm just saying, y'all, ain't nobody got time for it. I don't know if you guys know about this, but Law and Order Organized Crime, after 5 seasons, have been given the boot. They're hee-hoing their asses about NBC, y'all. This was a spinoff of Law and Order SVU with Detective Stabler at the helm. Yeah. So if you are a Law and Order Organized Crime fan, that show has been given a can. Dear Target, this is why we have Amazon and Audible. Thank you. I'm not going. Thank you, Crystal. All right. After 5 seasons, yes, your services are no longer needed. Okay, got that. We got a first look really quickly, y'all. Let's get to this first look. Nemesis is the new show from the Power universe. If you love Power, you love Raising Kanan, you love, what else you love? Force. Nemesis is the new show from the Power universe. It will be on Netflix, however. And we do have a first look at this time. Okay. We have a first look at this time. Oh, yeah, I'm already in. Yeah. Sign me up. I've seen enough. What do I sign? Book them, damn them. Okay, so Nemesis is going to be along the lines of Power and Power Book 2 and all that, y'all. So let's get ready for a new addiction on Netflix. Yeah, it's going to be really, 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 really good. I saw the trailer, and I'm ready for a new binge-worthy show, y'all. I'm just going to be honest. I'm super, super ready already. Okay. That take just came off hot off the grill, y'all. Agree or not? Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh, we also have Boys Trip, starring Woody McClain, Ron Flynn, and a couple other great actors. This is Boys Trip. This is really not what you think it's about. These young men get lost over in a gated community, and it's a racist, situation, and they're trying to get out of this racist community, y'all. I am definitely looking forward to Boys Trip. 4 college friends, honey, take a wrong turn in the wrong neighborhood. Boys Trip is coming soon. Keep an eye out for that, okay? Keep an eye out for it. This ain't Girls Trip. This is Boys Trip. Yeah, I'm a big Power fan too. Yeah, Desi Banks, yeah. I'm all in just for these 4 pictures alone. Sign me up. All right. Okay, so where are we at now? Okay, give me a second, Tyesse. I'm trying to line this stuff up so we can keep it going. Okay. A lot of people are asking the question, and no shade to Roland Martin, because I love Roland. I watch Roland. I enjoy Roland. But a lot of people are asking the question, why is, and Roland is just one of many, why is Justin Fairfax being centered in this story when he is the one that promoted, or I won't say promoted, promulgated an act of violence on his wife? She is the victim of a domestic homicide. And so we're trying to figure out why she's not being centered. I understand the conversation around black men and black men's mental health. I'm a black man, but let's be sincere here. This man had a lot going on, even as far as getting himself, thrown out of the political sphere. So let's remember that a black woman or a woman of color was unalived by her husband, and let's try to do our best to make sure she's at the center of all conversations surrounding this. Do you agree, Tyesse? Let me know. I'm not saying his life is any less important. I'm not saying that he's worthless, but let's just keep it a being here. All right. He unalived her and then unalived himself. Okay, let's just keep this where it needs to be. All right. Comedian Bill Bellamy is, people are kind of giving him like a side eye, but there's some people that's also clapping for Bill. But it's more people giving a side eye and giving some really strong comments. Bill Bellamy is weighing in on our sister Ashley Janae that was unalived, the influencer that was unalived over in the Caribbean by her white, boyfriend, white lover. And Bill is going as far as saying Black women don't need to be going to no international destinations with white men right now. I mean, listen, I understand you can be, we just said something in our last segment. I understand where we can, be mindful about Black women, but I think a lot of the conversation from the hoteps and some of the Black men that are saying this is rooted in the fact that Black women are dating outside of their race. So my question is your concern about Black women, or are you really trying to throw a lug in there about Black women who date interracially? That's all I want to know. I can agree with your sentiments about Black women being saved, but what is your motive? Does anybody understand what I'm talking about in the chat? What is your real motive, Bill? What is your real motive to the hoteps? Are you concerned about Black women traveling internationally with whack jobs, or are you really upset that they're choosing somebody outside of their race? That is the question of the night, Bill. We also want to say happy birthday tonight to Ken Massey. I was supposed to do it at the top of the show, but we have to do the April interview. So why don't we do that? Why don't we say happy birthday to brother Ken Massey, everybody. Say happy birthday to Ken Massey. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday to you. Is he still here? Ken Massey, that man Ken Massey. It's his birthday today. Is he still here? Okay. They don't say anything about Black men. No. You don't hear anything about it. Yeah. Happy birthday, Ken. If he come back and he see this, happy birthday, brother. We love you. We do. He does a lot of great things in the medical world. Okay. They don't say nothing about the opposite. We never hear nothing about when the snow bunnies unalive Black men. Never. All right. Happy birthday, Ken. We're back at Child. We're back over here again. We're back over here with Erica and this man again. Oh my God, with the Atkins sisters. Well, of course, on the internet, honey, they love pulling out old files, Ty Squad. They'll pull out an old file in a minute, won't they? Well, Warren Campbell and Erica Campbell were on a show called Black Love. They were on a show called Black Love in 2018, somewhere around there. And they were just, talking about their life and stuff and talking about what they've been through. And they're getting ready to celebrate 25 years of marriage. But during that episode of Black Love, Warren admitted to getting another woman pregnant. Warren got another woman pregnant, and wow, and the woman terminated the pregnancy. So when Tina was over there, and she said to Erica, "You know what I've been through. You've been here." Now we kind of like, no, I didn't see that Black Love episode. I didn't really watch Black Love a lot. But now we know when she said on Mary Mary on We TV, "You know what I've been through. You've been through it." Now we know that Warren got a woman pregnant and a woman terminated the damn pregnancy. This is according to the TV show Black Love on OWN. Ooh, these women go through a lot, honey. My God, today. Lord, be a fence around the Atkins sisters. Mary Mary, Erica, Tina, Goo. They got a sister named Goo. I don't know. I just didn't want to watch that show. Yeah, happy you day, Ken. We love you, brother. Happy you day. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I never got into this show, Black Love. Okay, so evidently Teddy ain't the only one that was out here tipping and dipping. Warren was out there flopping and dropping too. Oh, you saw it, Jenny D? Did you like it? You saw it, Mama? Okay, Mods, let me know what the likes are looking like, Mods. Let me know what the likes are looking like. I remember her mentioning on the reality show. All of my moms, let me know what these likes are looking like. I need to know what the likes are looking like. All my moms. Bring them down. What are the likes looking like? They all have problems with their men. It's historical. Yeah. 259. Can we do 300? Is it possible we can do 300 likes, y'all? Would that be asking too much? We just need 40 more people. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. I really do. Thank you so much. This light, I don't know. Something about this light tonight is not giving me what I need. Is it this light? It's one of these lights. Okay. All right, we're going to work it out. Can we all get to 300 likes? Everybody that's here, thumbs up the video. Thank you so much. If you're watching for the first time, please hit the subscribe button. We're on the road to 18,000 subscribers. Please, please hit the thumbs up button if you can. Thank you so much. It was Crystal Marie. Where are we at now, y'all? Can we get to at least 275 so I can kind of continue on with the show? We have our top three stories tonight. Where are we at now, Ty Squad? New followers and friends. Okay, so I'm gonna stop the show because, like, you know, they do that on that other show over there with that that guy that wears the big hats. We don't do this here. Okay. I know that there are a lot of y'all from other channels. I get it. And you don't like me. I understand it. If I were you, I wouldn't like me either. But if you could hit the like button so we can continue the show. Can we get to 300 likes? There's over 200 people here that are not hitting the like button. Thank you so much. Thumbs up so we can continue the content. We need 25 more likes. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Hit the like button. Let's take a moment. Everybody, thank you so much. We got to get to our top 3 stories tonight. It's free and it only takes a few seconds. And then the content resumes. Okay, I'm not going to give no commentary on it because it's like being a dead horse, y'all, at this point. Like it's like being a horse. And you just keep talking about it. And you just keep talking about it. Let's just let them do what they want to do, y'all. All right. Oh, Jesus. Where are we at now, Ty Squad? It just stops the continuity of the show. We need 11 more people. I can guarantee you the people that are not hitting the button, I can guarantee you they're all ugly. If they are cute and hot people, I give you everything in my checking in savings. I guarantee you they're all ugly. I'm just saying. All right, we're almost there. Almost there. Thank y'all so much. Guaranteed. They look like the people from The Hills Have Eyes, the movie The Hills Have Eyes. Google The Hills Have Eyes, the movie. That's what they look like. We got 300. Thank y'all so much. Okay, well, while we're all in a good mood and while we're all like, hitting the like button, why don't we take up our nightly fan funding? Say that 10 times fast. While we're all here and while we already took a pause, we'll get to our top 3 stories. Why don't we do our fan funding right now? We need everybody. Tonight, we're asking all Ty Squad members to pitch in. Okay, so this is the options what we want from you. Okay, These are the options, okay? Okay. I'm letting you know what the options are tonight. We need all Tie Squad members to pitch in tonight, okay? Because I'm going to be off tomorrow. So we got to make sure we start Monday on the up and up. The options tonight for giving is $4.19. What is this? Wait a minute. Oh, I'm sorry. Tonight the options are $4.18, $4.18. That's our silver tier. Our gold tier tonight is $14.18. Okay, so we have $4.18. That's our silver. Okay, and our gold tier is $14.18. And then our alabaster box members or people that are very generous givers, just make sure $4.18 is whatever you give. Whether it's $44.18, $104.18, just make sure $4.18 is in there for all of our alabaster box members. Oh my God. Okay. Y'all got it? Okay. 315 likes. Thank y'all so much. Again, the giving tonight is $4.18 or $14.18, or just make sure $4.18 is in your sizable seed. Okay. Did you enjoy April? Are you glad that you have something to watch tonight? Somebody just sent something on Zelle. Multiple people sent something on Zelle. Uh-huh. Oh, wow. Bernard Gary, are you serious? Thank you, brother. My goodness. Thank you, Bernard Gary. Wow, 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 wow. You doing Brother Ben numbers. You doing Brother Ben numbers. Okay. Oh, I didn't put the thing up. Oh, I'm tripping. Okay, wait a minute. Continue to hit the like button too. We're gonna get you our top 3 stories, and I tell you they're a doozy. Okay, there you go. Those are your ways to give. Stephen Adams, I see you, brother. $4.18. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all helping us out so we can take tomorrow off. If I get this number right, I can take tomorrow completely off, y'all. If this number ain't right, I gotta come in. I gotta come in to work tomorrow. Are you gonna give me a day off tomorrow? Is that what you're gonna do for me? Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, so far we have Stephen Adams, Kenneth, and Tim Bree. Timmy said, you popping tonight. Well, I hope so. Okay, so we got 541 people, and we have 3 seeds so far. Okay. Now we're making it easy for you. $4.18, $14.18, and anything with thank you, Brittany. Thank you so much. I just seen your seed. Thank y'all so much. It's coming in kind of heavy now. Okay, some of our seeds are coming in a little heavier now. Okay, yeah. Bernard Gary is giving Brother Ben numbers. Kind of hard to top Brother Ben. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Oh yeah, it's pouring in now. It's pouring in. Thank y'all so much. We're gonna get to our top 3 stories in just a moment at this time. Thank you, Samarta. Love you, sis, always. Thank you so much. 1418. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, that was just a quick burst. Crystal Marshall, Jay Gardner. Okay. Thank you so much. Melanie Cook, thank you for 418. All right, thank you so much. Okay, those are the ways to give on your screen. We also have Chime, Venmo, and Zelle. Thank y'all so much. Give me 1 second, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Okay. All right, we can bring this down. Shelly Bowling Strickland, thank you. I want to try to get everybody in here. Melanie Cook, Jerry Mickens, thank you. Sir Rob 2, thank you for 2418. Thank everybody. I appreciate all of y'all. Okay. I may be able to take tomorrow off. I think I'm gonna be able to take tomorrow off, Tyesse Squad. I am. Okay. Everything looks pretty good, but please do not stop giving. Please keep giving. Do not stop. Thank y'all so much. We'll have a second appeal for the late people at the end of the show. All right. Okay. It appears that embattled imprisoned rapper, what's his name? Tory Lanez is suing the California Department of Corrections. He's suing, I guess, the state, honey, because they basically, he said, was negligent. Well, he got stabbed 16 times, and he also has a permanent slash in his face. Well, what exactly did you think, baby? What did you think was going to happen over there at the prison? What do you think it's going to be Club Med? You know, what exactly did you think? Thank you, Brother Ben. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. What the hell did you think was going to happen? What's his name? Tory Lanez. And now you want to sue these people? You wasn't acting all like this when you had shot Megan Thee Stallion in her feet and stuff. All right, y'all. He's suing. I remember 3 story tonight. Tory Lanez is suing the California Department of Corrections for $100 million, claiming they failed to protect him from a vicious inmate attack that left him stabbed 16 times with permanent scarring. The Canadian rapper is currently serving a 10-year sentence for shooting Megan Thee Stallion. Recently, Lanez has been releasing new music. You need to be in the back tending to your wounds. You trying to release new music? Are you serious? Okay. Well, how? Okay, so he said that the guards basically, I guess the guards basically didn't. Oh, okay. They didn't monitor him closely enough. Oh, okay. Okay, he's also suing about 50 officers. He claims that he suffered 16 stab wounds, permanent facial scarring, and collapsed lungs, alleging he was wrongly housed with an inmate with a violent history despite being a high-profile prisoner. You think they did that to you on purpose, Tory? They put you in there with Jeffrey Dahmer Jr., huh? And the man was just sticking you. Okay. Thank you, Jamie Scorpio. Thank you so much. Or Jaime Scorpio. I think it's Jamie Scorpio. Thank you, Clifton Hill, for our spacious, integral, and Episcopal. Clifton, you a mess. Thank you, Jesse Stanford. I appreciate you. Thank all of y'all so much. Child, let me tell you something. Getting some money from the state or the government in a lawsuit, honey, you'll have a better chance winning the damn Powerball. Hell, good luck with that. Child, is he serious? The big news over the weekend, Tyesse Squad, is R&B singer David was arrested. But that's not no, that ain't what took everybody out. They said he had been hiding in his house for several months. And they had to literally break in the house. And when they went inside, it was food all over the counters, and it looked just like an episode of damn Harvest on that damn counter in the kitchen. He has been arrested over in the Hollywood Hills area, Tyesse Squad. Remember, they found a young woman decomposed in the back seat of a Tesla that David either owned or had access to. Now, let's go over here and let's see what happened here. That is crazy. Coming in at number 2 tonight on our Saturday Night Sizzle, Celeste Rivas, she was found dead under suspicious circumstances, prompting an immediate investigation by local law enforcement. Authorities quickly determined the case was not a natural death, shifting it into a homicide investigation. David Rivas was arrested and charged in connection with her death. The charges reported serious felony counts. Law enforcement identified him as someone known to the victim, which is a key detail in how the case developed. Timeline reconstruction. We ain't gonna go through all that, baby. We're not gonna go through no timeline Okay, so he was taken into custody. After the arrest, he was taken into custody. He is expected to. Okay, so he has no bond. Wow, nope. He's being held without bond. Well, for what I understand, they got like until Monday. The DA, y'all got until Monday to come up with something, baby. Because listen, y'all know y'all can't be here all day with this man. Y'all ain't got nothing so sizable. Wow. I really believe, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, just while I listen to some of his music, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I think he may have something to do with it. I really think he may have had something to do with it. It was just like really, really a strange situation. It's a strange situation. This young girl that was troubled and a runaway, and then she turns up in your car dead, deceased. Hold on one second. Let me see. Okay. And he has a song called Romantic Homicide. Okay, yeah, he got a song called Romantic Homicide, everybody. Okay, I don't think he has no bail. He was booked into, he was arrested after 4:30 p.m. at a house on Marmont Avenue in the Hollywood Hills. There has been no indictment returned by any grand jury in the case and no criminal complaint filed. David has only been detained under suspicion. I think his attorney may be Mark Garagos. Child, listen. If he got Mark Garagos on the case, baby, listen, it's going to be a whole situation. It is in Clear House to Let's Die. The medical examiner office said last year that it couldn't release details about her case, about her cause and manner of death because of security hold sought by the police. We're going to keep an eye on this case. David has canceled the rest of his U.S. tour. I bet he did. He thought he should have been housed like. This is a weird story, Ty Squad. If I may say so myself, it's weird, it's eerie, and I'm expecting this to probably be some sort of movie soon. Like once it's all over with, I'm sure somebody gonna put this into a movie because this is just really weird. The poor baby, a young girl, runaway, troubled teen, and lost her life. Let's get to our number one story tonight. And that is Eva Pigford from America's Next Top Model fame and All the Queen's Men fame has completely and utterly laid Christian Keys out. Christian Keys was alive, getting a tattoo, doing what he always does. He's very bitter. He's very angry. There's always a chip on his shoulder. And he basically said, F you. We all believe he's talking about Tyler Perry. This is calling it a day. Let's cut to the chase, y'all. Our number one story tonight, Eva Marcel has had just about enough. Do we have the notes on this? We do. She's had just about enough of Christian Keys, like many of us. Read him for filth, and we ain't heard him clap back yet. And I'm going to read it to you at this time. But first, Christian went live and said most of the cast members are currently on what he's calling a bootleg Queen's Night Out tour, and that if the show were ever to continue beyond season 5, none of them will be back, not even Madam. Okay, so shots fired. Okay. First of all, I'm aware of the Queen's Night, Queen's Out tour. I've seen, I even promoted one of the nights in Dallas, you know. The people that are making their money, they're not bothering anybody. You don't own the copyright to Queen's and Queen's Night Out tour, and they're out making, their little money with their script shows and stuff across the country. So you take it upon yourself to diss everybody and talk about everybody like a dog for no reason, just randomly, right? And then you're gonna say none of them will be back, not even Madam. Okay, fine. Eva Marcel said, warning, do not speak on me, period. Please, positive vibes only. I have stayed out of all your messy mess. Keep your misery and victim behavior far away from me. God's child, winners only. Do not tell any lies about me, and I will not tell the world the truth about you. Go on in life with peace. As a creator, I created yesterday. I create today, and I will create tomorrow. Just create again and let go of the bitterness. It is not becoming of a seasoned man of your big age. That was a complete and utter destruction. She's saying what everybody else has been saying and everybody else has been wanting to say. I have nothing for him ever since he did what he did with that story. Got everybody pumped up, and we all knew you were alluding to Tyler Perry, but you never said it, so we couldn't run with that, but we all feel like you was talking about damn Tyler Perry, right? And so every 2 to 3 weeks, you going live, talking about somebody throwing out subliminals, Tyler Perry, and so listen, at some point, the fans, they've already moved on, honey. All the Queen's Men was a great show, but our lives will go on if it don't come back, and because you can't work with nobody, and it's always a problem, we don't have any anticipation of the show coming back no damn ways. In other words, bye, Felicia. So we don't have any anticipation of the show coming back because we know you can't work with nobody, and you hate Tyler Perry. You do. I'm serious. There's a strong disdain we know you have for Tyler Perry, and so and now I'm beginning to think you didn't get no damn envelope from Tyler Perry. Yeah, I said it. I don't believe you got an envelope because, girl, if you would have got an envelope and the NDA was signed, you wouldn't be this disgruntled. I think you did that video, and I believe now Tyler Perry probably sent some paperwork over to your damn house, and you went somewhere and set your ass down somewhere. That's what I believe. Yeah, so now I don't believe you received no damn envelope. At first I said, ooh, Christian probably got paid. The man in the lawsuit, Tyler Perry's lawsuit said the same thing. He feels like you got an envelope. No, I don't think so now. I changed my mind. In the words of a great philosopher, Keisha Cole, I changed my mind. I did. She combined all the major wars on him. She committed all. I'm late. Just walked in. Oh, hi. Events by Jess Wedding Planner. How you doing? As time passes, I'm inclined to. I don't think he got no envelope, y'all. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't think he got no envelope. Listen, everybody. Tomorrow in Atlanta, there's supposed to be a cold front coming in and rain. It was so warm today. I was coming out the store. I was like, what is going on? But they say a cold front is coming in tomorrow, so just be on the lookout for that, y'all. I'm trying to see, is there any stories that I may have missed from today? Still about 5:24 in the chat, so I don't want to. I will tell y'all this though. I'm currently watching Hollywood Con Queen on Apple TV Plus. There's 3 episodes. I'm on episode 2 right now. You gotta see this to believe it. You just sometimes you're like, people just can't be that dumb. People cannot be this naive. Yes, I feel like sometimes people can be naive. It's easy to be deceived if something looks legitimate. This is one of those shows you literally have to see it to believe it. I am currently watching Hollywood Con Queen. There's somebody that's impersonating female executives in Hollywood and getting people to do some really, really freaky stuff. Hollywood Con Queen is now streaming on Apple TV Plus. If you get a chance, head over and get your feel. Yeah. Make sure I got all my slides. Did we get everybody today? Yeah, we got everybody. Okay. Oh, let me give a little commentary. Let me give a little commentary about Sister April. Okay. What I feel. I think spiritual manipulation is real. Okay. There are many people in the chat that have experienced spiritual manipulation. I think that a lot of times, like she said, she was attracted to the pastor. I think sometimes it may be a combination of spiritual manipulation and attraction. And together, that can be a really risky situation, right? But if we're honest, a lot of times men in those positions, bishops and pastors, they do have an energy that is attractive to women. And you don't have to be a single woman. You could be a married woman. There are people that, find that kind of stuff attractive. Men in the pulpit, they sweating and, there's an arousal with all that. And, now how I don't know, since she left a cult and went over there to a new church, like you needed downtime after a cult, you need some time off to just heal and get yourself together, because it's like you doubling up on the trauma. We're experiencing that cold front in Dallas, Fort Worth already. They almost felt like winter. Yeah, that's what they said tomorrow. So there are so many people in the chat tonight, Ty Squad, that had various opinions. I noticed, like people had different opinions about different things. There's some people that are supportive. There's some people that have side eyes. There's some people that be like, girl, I'm just here to listen. Honey, it's all tea and for me, some people don't even take this stuff serious. Because listen, we've been through Gigi, we done been through Vashti, we done been through Melody Walker over in Detroit. Honey, you name it, we done been through all these women. So by the time we get to April, honey, people are really exhausted. People are exhausted with side chicks and busted mamas and, Marriott Marys, I don't know if it'll ever stop, if I'm to be honest with y'all, because a lot of these pastors do live duplicitous lives. These bishops, they be living lives. They don't want their wives. They don't want their wives not, don't turn them on. And so I don't know if it'll ever end. I think it'll probably be going on, y'all, probably forever. Yeah, it's more to come. It is something that is going to continue to happen. It is going to continue to happen. I don't think we'll ever see a day where church is scandal-free. And now it's like the church has turned on the blogging community. I don't know if y'all have noticed that. Like how I saw it was right after Talbot Swan did that speech at Convocation last year, there was an energy that kind of like shifted, there is an energy that's kind of shifted. Like everybody want to talk about the bloggers like it's the bloggers' fault, Everybody want to talk about the bloggers like it's the bloggers' fault. Some of these women, folk fall in love with titles and yeah. And then when it all goes wrong, it just goes wrong. When it all goes wrong, it goes wrong. And Conway, South Carolina, it don't look like there's a lot going on over there in Conway, y'all. Let's keep it a bean. It don't look like there's a lot going on over there in Conway. But then I looked at them text messages from the pastor. I looked at them sexual text messages. I was like, okay, so if that is him, pastors are free, and honey, everybody involved is freaks. Wait a minute, y'all talking about eating and sucking and swapping and ooh, it's so big, I can't believe it's that big. And wait a minute, hold on, man. Oh my God. But he's cosplaying as a blogger. Okay, who's cosplaying as a blogger? Are you talking about Talbot Swan? Yeah, of course. Then have better hope and pray Carlton Pearson is correct. About what, Timbri? I tell you, y'all freaking in the church. He said they was over there in a car. I said, honey, they're not even taking it down to They're not even going down to the Marriott no more. He said, we just busted up right there in the car. Yeah, Talbot Swan, he's really annoying. One of the few that's really, really annoying. I think him and Earl Carter run neck and neck with annoying. They're really, really annoying. Earl Carter and Talbot Swan just really, really make my teeth itch. Tomorrow is, let's see, 420 is on Monday. I've never been a weed smoker, everybody. I've never been a weed smoker. It doesn't do anything for me. Makes me paranoid. So Monday's 420, and May 1st is coming up very, very soon, y'all. I'm celebrating my 1-year anniversary on May 1st. I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna do a video on May 1st. What day is that? Oh, that's a Friday. Yeah, I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna do a video for Vincent Terrell Hill on that day. When I tell y'all, baby, I'll tell you, I'm gonna preach on that day. Ooh, baby. Oh my God, y'all have no idea how I'm gonna preach that thing on May 1st. May 1st, I'm gonna be live. I need everybody to spread the word. I'm gonna preach until I'm hoarse. On May 1st, spread the word. I'll be in Atlanta 1 year. Cause he gonna be no room and the way church leaders are going. Yeah, they closing the churches down left and right. If you don't have enough money to pay your mortgage, they don't have enough money to pay the mortgage. Ain't nobody coming up there. Ain't no tithes coming in. Ain't no offerings coming in. So there's like, we gotta close up shop. That thing I don't understand is more like the world and shop when violence happens to the yeah, that flew by. Yeah, I gotta do a sermon for what's that man name? Vincent Terrell Hill, and then I'm gonna do my subtext for I Am Courtney. No shade, Courtney, baby, but I have to preach it, Courtney. I have to preach. I'm sorry. I have to do my subtext is gonna be I Am Courtney, and my main text is gonna be Vincent Terrell Hill on that day. I have to preach it. I'm sorry, Courtney. I have to preach it. I can't wait until the day after the 30th. Oh, I forgot about that. That's also Brian Carnes. Brian Carnes. Oh my God. Oh, you talking about if that man go to jail, you talking about some good content. Oh my God. You talking about some real good. Oh, I'm gonna preach it, Crystal. You talking about some good content. If that man go to jail, Brian Carnes, if he go to prison, can you imagine? Everybody's like, well, how can what's that man name? How can Adrian Davis get 5 years in prison and then Brian Carnes walk free? Does it make sense? Is it fair? What if somebody may say it's two different states? Adrian Davis was in Alabama. Brian Carnes is over there in Florida. Oh my God. I don't know. Maybe ChatGPT can tell me. Based on the, wait a minute. Okay, hold on. Based on the input of things that I have put into ChatGPT, can you tell me what is the probability of Prophet Brian Carnes going to jail? Check my search history for the story. Check my search history. Is he going to prison or what? Let's see if I can check my search history. Okay. I'm trying to see if they're gonna give me some type of idea. I bet Carnes makes a deal. Ty, you need a podium microphone and a sweat towel. Yeah, I got one. I always keep one over here. I'm gonna preach that thing on May 1st. Vincent Terrell, they call him Buddha. He looked like a Buddha. They called him Buddha. Oh, I got you, baby. Oh, baby, I got to preach this thing. Woo! It's on me right now, y'all. Oh, I gotta preach this thing. I shouldn't even have to do it because anybody living at home with their mama in a back room, I shouldn't even have to dignify it with a response, but I have to do it. I have to do it. I'm sorry. Okay, yes, I checked your prior history on this story, and you've asked about Brian Carn before and your earlier questions. Okay, okay. The DOJ says Brian Carn Jr. pleaded guilty on January 15th to obstructing the IRS's efforts to collect unpaid taxes involving more than $600,000 in taxes. $600,000 in taxes, with an estimated government loss of $550,000 to $1.5 million, and he faces a maximum of 3 years in prison. Okay, they say what I cannot honestly do is give you a reliable percentage. Okay, it's okay. I know y'all can't do everything Chat GPT. Oh man, I know y'all can do it. I just wanted to just take a long shot. Okay, but it says, so my grounded answer is prison is absolutely possible, but it is not confirmed. He has already crossed the line from rumor into a federal guilty plea. Okay. Bottom line, is he going to prison? Maybe. Is it certain? No. Is the risk real? Yes. Very real. Okay, well, there it is. He going to prison. I think Carn has made a deal. Are y'all saying he already made a deal as a part of the guilty plea? Okay, y'all are saying he already made the well, if you say he made a deal as a part of pleading guilty, then why would you be getting a sentence? Look like you would already have when you make the plea deal, it would already be known what it is, if that makes sense, right? I don't think he made no plea deal. I think he pled guilty, that's it. And you coming in on the 30th for sentencing. That's what I believe. I don't think he made no plea deal. I think you pled guilty to the charges, and your ass is coming in there on the 30th to see what your time's gonna be, if any, because you can get probation and a fine. Every other black supremacist went to jail who owed the IRS. Ronald Isley, Lil Kim, child. My girl Dionne Warwick, they almost went and clipped Dionne Warwick, y'all. They did. I want to thank everybody that gave tonight. Your generosity was very, very generous tonight. Thank you, everybody. Jesse Stanford, Clifton Hill, Jamie Scorpio, Shelly Bowling Strickland, Jerry Mickens, Sir Rob 2, Melanie Cook, Jay Gardner, Crystal Marshall, Brittany Childress, Stephen Adams, Kenneth, Tim Bree. Thank y'all so much. Over on what is it called, baby? It's called Zale. I want to thank Brother Ben, my sister Samarta, Bernard Gehring, Colette Brown. Thank you so much, Colette. Colette Brown. And I don't think we got anything tonight on Venmo, but let me double check. Venmo. What time is it? Oh, it's still early. It's still kind of early, y'all. We still got 500 in the chat. Thank y'all for hanging with me tonight. Thank y'all for hanging. We did about an hour with April, and we did an hour of content outside of April. Okay, so we don't have nothing in Venmo. Let me check PayPal. His deal was in the guilty plea to prevent all the evidence from that was in the docs. Okay. Oh, somebody sent some on. Somebody sent something. Let me see what this is. Who is this over on PayPal? I can't see who it is. Okay, child. Whoever it was, thank you. Somebody sent some on PayPal. May have been earlier. Jermaine Gardner. to get the night started. Thanks for all you do. Oh, thank you, brother. I appreciate that over on PayPal. They have a lot of social media context for him to review if submitted to the courts. Yeah, I agree. Brian has been out here, just really, really doing it. Brian's been out here doing it. Wow. We'll see what happens. That's all we can do, y'all. April 30th is a Thursday. And so, oh my God, I wonder, should I go to court and go live from the court? That wouldn't be really far for me to go. That would be some really good content, Tyesse. Like, that would be some really good content to go try to go up there and go live. Oh my God, that would be some good content. Does anybody know? Is it going to be in? Where is it going to be? Jacksonville? Oh, that would be some good content. Be reporting live from Jacksonville will be some good content. So it's going to be in Jacksonville, right, Ty Squad? Man, I tell you, I just don't like dealing with that Atlanta airport. I just don't. Atlanta airport, when you think about it, you just start getting stressed out. And Atlanta to Jacksonville will be quicker than when I went to Tampa. They may not let you go in live in the court. I don't want to go live from the court. You can't go live from the federal courthouse. You have to go live outside, but you can't go live in the federal courthouse. No, not at all. Yeah, that flight will probably be shorter than the one to Tampa, y'all. Because Tampa's like you took off and then you put your seatbelt on, and then it was like we're making our descent into Tampa. Like, wait a minute, we just got in the air. Yeah, that would be really, really, really cool. That'd be really, really cool. But I don't know, y'all. I have to see. No, you can't go live from the courthouse. You can only go live outside. Maybe you're only, outside on the steps or something, but not inside. Hey, that's the quickest way to get clipped. Hold on, let me see something. I know your courthouse outfit will eat. I'll throw some on. Crystal, just throw a little something on. Wait a minute. They ain't got no. That would be nice. I don't know why there's no trains that go a certain way through Georgia. Like, Georgia, y'all need to do better with y'all rail system, like, for real. Because that would be a great train trip. Like, I'm for real. Want to get on the damn airplane, deal with that Atlanta airport for a quick trip, Okay. Let me see something, y'all. I'm gonna just see something. I'm just, what they call it, wishful thinking out loud. Okay, that flight is an hour and 7 minutes. I told y'all. So that means it's even shorter than that once you get up in the air. It's even shorter than that when you get up in the air. Well, Tyesse, what about what they call it, the flex bus? I'm Tyesse Jackson. I can't be on no flex bus, y'all. I can't do no flex bus. I can't. Somebody may see me getting off that flex bus and take a picture of me. Would you hire a driver? No, I'm not hiring a driver for no damn Brian Corn. Hell no. I can't get on that flex bus. What if somebody see me getting off the flex bus? That's today's equivalent of getting off a Greyhound. Doesn't he have an engagement the day after? Yeah, he got an engagement the day after the hearing. They may be counseling that. Well, let me see how much Flexbus is. Maybe I put on my hat and some I put on my hat and some dark sunglasses and go on the Flexbus. Let me see how much it runs. Yeah, he got a what's one call it, baby. He said he already told that person, I'll see you on May 1st. Listen, he's very confident. Maybe he has worked something out that we don't know about, Ty Squad. Maybe he has worked something out that we don't know about. Who knows? I don't know. Okay, the number's going down a little bit. Thank God. Well, not like that, but thank God the number's going down a little bit. Cover your face like ice. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put on a mask or something. He talking about he's so rich and we seen him get off the Flex bus over in Jacksonville. But to be honest, ain't nothing wrong with the Flex bus, y'all. If I'm gonna be honest, wrong with the damn Flex bus. What's wrong with it? Okay. Okay. Is it Flex or Flix? It's Flix. Is it Flix or Flex, y'all? I don't know what the hell it is. I thought about Flex not too long ago and couldn't do it. It's nice though. Okay. Carl says his pockets are loaded. Oh, okay. Well, go ahead on, honey. You've been in the church long enough. You've been in the church long enough. How long? Oh, I can't do this, y'all. I can't do it. I'm sorry. No, 6 hours and 30. Oh no. 6 hours and 35 minutes. No, unfortunately, I won't be able to go, y'all. That I can't do. I'm sorry. I can't sit like that, y'all, like I used to. No, the most I can sit is an hour going somewhere. The most I can do is like an hour. I can't sit in no car for no 6 hours, y'all. I can't do it. I can't do it. Okay. Okay, there we go. You were on Flix because your coverage got on. You were on Flix because your coverage got on. Okay, I don't know what she's saying. Just take the flight. I'm not going up there to the airport. Atlanta airport gives me panic anxiety. It's just too much. That airport is too big. No airport is supposed to be that big in the real world, y'all. It's just too much. I'm having a panic attack just thinking about it. It's just too much. It's too many signs. It's too many people moving around. It's too much. Not coverage your subject. Okay. You were on Flix because your coverage got on. Okay. Okay. All right. That airport is not for the faint of heart. I've been through it twice. I've been through it twice. It's not for the faint of heart, y'all. It's just not. He's still lost. This all I know is this. All I know is this. God is faithful. That's all I know. God is faithful. Where am I? I guess I can go to the package room and get my package. What time is it? Yeah, I go to the package room because I got packages. I like to wait till everything come to the package room, to the mail room. I guess I'll go get that pack. I got a couple of packages. Yeah. Tyesse, you going right? Yeah, I can go right now. I'll go right now to the package room. I need to do a little walking anyways, a little exercise. I always skip the airport and fly into Charlotte, then drive to 8. I always skip the airport, fly into Charlotte, then drive to 8 into ATL. Okay. When are you going? Well, I was thinking about going to Jacksonville to cover the trial, the sentencing. Think about going down there just to, to cover the sentencing with Brian Carn, but United don't have nonstop service from Atlanta to Jacksonville. The only person that would have that would be Delta. Atlanta to Jacksonville will only be Delta because they have nonstop service. Hartsfield is pure comedy. There's a lot of consideration, There's a lot of things to consider. That sentencing probably not going to be long. It's probably not going to be long, the sentencing. There's a lot to consider. There's a trip to Jacksonville, and then what if you get down there and they gave him probation? You want to be in a courtroom when he gets locked up, if he gets locked up. You know what I'm saying? But what if he don't get locked up? And we don't want to see no black man incarcerated. Let's just keep it a beam. But a lot of people just don't like Brian Carn, y'all. I'm just being honest. What can you do? A lot of people just don't like Brian Carn. And so there are people that's hoping and praying they give him a set of Chanel bracelets. He won't get time. Y'all act like y'all know what's going to happen at the courthouse. Everybody keeps talking, he won't get time. How do you know that? How do you know that? I just want to know. Everybody tell me, oh, he's not gonna get no jail time. Okay, how do you know that? What you gonna say if they give him a year in jail? If they give him a year in jail, what you gonna say? You say he won't get jail time. How you know that? Mr. A. Kennedy, talk to me. Oh, you know what you could do, Tom? You could order something, a snack. No, I ain't gonna order nothing. And then pick it up when you go check go get them packages. And so now, how you know? How y'all know the people that tell me, oh, he's not gonna get no jail time? Y'all work down at the courthouse? How you know? Nobody wants to see an innocent man get time. What'd you say? Now, Brother Ben said, no one wants to see an innocent man get time. Ty was Brian Carnes' sign. Hold on, let me see. Brian, please don't let this man be an Aquarius. Brian Carnes' birthday. Brian Carnes was born on September 11th. Oh, good, he's a Virgo. Good. Ooh, he was born on September 11th. He's a Virgo. I believe that. Yeah, I'm trying to. What Brother Ben talking about? Brother Ben talking about we don't want to see an innocent man. He pleaded guilty. Brother Ben, he pleaded guilty. Wonder what recycled prophecy Karen going have for the judge. You know, tell the judge I tangled this thing up in the spirit. I tangled it up in the spirit. There's nothing left, Tyesse. Let it go. It was good though. There's nothing left. Okay, it's 11:02 and we have 491. I mean, the number not really dipping that much. Yeah, he's far from innocent, Brother Ben. Brian Carnes an old freak. But Arkansas said, I'm sorry, but Albertina said, I don't know about tomorrow, but I know who holds tomorrow. I know Albertina like, how I catch a stray. I don't know. Put me in F. About tomorrow. I just live. Wait a minute, Tyesse. You gotta first of all find the keys. Find the key. Just don't start the song like that. I don't borrow from its sunshine, for the clouds may turn to gray. But I know I need you to go. Okay, follow me. I need you to go. Let me see. I need the lyrics to that song. Give me the lyrics to I Know Who Holds Tomorrow. Wait a minute. Give me the lyrics. Oh, wait a minute. Here go the lyrics right here. I don't know about tomorrow. Okay. I just live from day to day. Okay. I don't borrow from the sunshine. I gotta get the kind of like in my head. I don't borrow from the sunshine. For its skies may turn to gray. I don't worry over the future. For I know what Jesus said, and today I walk beside him, for he knows what lies ahead. Got it? Put me in F. No, put me in E, or maybe let's do C sharp. Yeah, Ty Spot, I don't know about tomorrow, but I know who holds tomorrow. I know who holds my hand. You know, I like another song too, similar. It says, I'll never know. I'll never know just how, and there it is, just how he came to love me so. I'll never know. I'll never understand it. But he looked. He looked. Background, he tried to say, he looked. It was, Ty, you really can't sing. I think I can. I can sing very good, like in short increments. I'm not good long term because baby, I get tired easy singing. When you don't use an instrument, if you don't use an instrument, I get very like child after about 2 refrains, I'm over it. I don't know how do people be up there doing a whole concert for 2 hours. I can't do it. I would say maybe 2 good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm done. Y'all take it away. So I would be a good person in a group. Like, to have a shirt of season moment, you go to talk through. Yeah, I would be a good person in the group so we can like exchange. Like SWV, I get so weak, No, it would be best for me, honey, to be not a soloist. Okay, it's time for a new chair. I don't like all this squeaking. It's time for a new chair. It's getting to the point now. The squeaking is getting on my nerves. I have this girl. It served a purpose. Once it started getting kind of like a little squeaky-ish, too squeaky-ish, yeah, it's time for a new chair. Doing oohs and ahs. That's what Jennifer Hudson said. I don't do oohs and ahs. Yeah, just let me sing the ad libs. I'm too close. But see, I've studied the greats. Like one of my favorite gospel singers of all times. She's so unsung. Her name is Dorothy Love Coates. Man, that's the kind of singing I would love to have been a part of. Like Dorothy Love Coates and the harmonettes. Ooh, that's my type of vocal singing. I like the song she does called "The Winner." Man, yeah, that's the kind of singing I like. I watched Dream Girls yesterday. I was watching this documentary. I never did watch For Color Girls the other day, but I was watching this documentary. Is really good. I'll probably watch one more episode tonight. I might just get up in the morning and go get my packages. It's kind of late right now, y'all. So I may just get up in the morning and go get my packages first thing in the morning when I wake up. She can sing. Barry's sisters can sing too. Yeah. I just watched a really good documentary on her. It was just, oh my God, so eye-opening. I'll put it in the chat so y'all real gospel music lovers can check it out. I just watched it like not even a week ago. See if I can find it. Oh, here it is right here. I just watched it. Okay. Man, y'all watch this documentary and tell me what y'all think. I'm going to put it in the chat when I get ready to get up out of here. But it is really, really good. I just talked about Dorothy Love Coates on the... Oh, really cool. She's one of my favorites. I mean, hands down, she's at the top of my gospel list. Because she's a flat-foot singer, and she preaches. Her style is like she's preaching, but she's singing. Yeah, and so Mahalia and them got all of the acclaim. Man, Mahalia got the acclaim, and then Carol Ward got all the acclaim and fame, but there was some girls. I love the beat one, and I like the pineapple. I like the beat, and I love the pineapple. I was actually thinking about going up there myself. Man, I would love to watch that. Arbitron, can you send me a link to my email? Send me a link to your show in my email. I see you love documentaries. I search I know. Yeah, I love a good documentary. I ain't gonna lie to you. Marion Williams, the trailblazer during that time. Yeah, but it was like some women just, they were always in front. But yeah, Marion, Clara, Mahalia, they were all, and they talk about that in this documentary. You know, they talk about this in this documentary. Mm-hmm. She doesn't get enough accolades for her catalog. Yeah, and then she didn't get a lot of publishing for all the. She didn't get a lot of publishing and finances for the money. She didn't get the money she deserved, right, for all her contributions. The documentary is really eye-opening, y'all. So if you love gospel music, I hope you will watch it either tonight or tomorrow. Yeah, Dorothy Love Coates. She is one of my favorites. I love The Winner. I love You've Been Good to Me. I love all of her whole catalog. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Marion Williams. Yeah, Marion was another high, like contralto. She was really, really, really powerful too. But that Mahalia, baby, I'm telling you, Mahalia was seeing you up under a bench. She just had so many health challenges, right? Cassietta George, she was with the Caravans. Cassietta George was good. But Albertina kind of like stood out for the Caravans more than some of the other ladies. Albertina and of course Shirley stood out probably the most as far as publicity and fame. But all of the Cassietta Georges and the Josephine Howard and Sister McKissick and all them, they didn't really get the what's the other lady? Okay, so it was Cassietta George, Dolores Washington, Cassietta George. I'm missing somebody. Of course, Dorothy Norwood. Her name is on the tip of my tongue. Cassietta George, Dolores Washington. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Inez Andrews, of course. How can we ever forget that? There was another lady. I can't think of her name. Of course, Inez Andrews. We cannot, man. Inez would wear Albertina out if we really gonna be technical about it. Because Albertina was the founder, and so she was about to say, yeah, Coles Robinson, inexpensive. Okay. Cassietta George, and there was another lady. Okay, let me look it up. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you what her name is. The Caravans members. Okay. Albertina Walker, Inez Andrews, Dorothy Norwood, Cassietta George, Dolores Washington, Shirley Caesar. Okay, maybe you. Okay, I remember Lolita Holloway was in there. Yeah. Well, Tyesse, maybe you're thinking about Cassietta George. Maybe that's it. Okay. I still think there's somebody I'm missing, but maybe that's her. Okay. I said Dolores Washington. Okay. Yeah, maybe I was thinking about somebody and I was just saying their name already. Lord keep me day. James Cleveland was a Caravan too. Sarah McKissick, yeah, I remember her. Sarah McKissick. Emma Jean Green, yeah, Josephine Howard, of course. That's Mickey Howard's mother. Evelyn Tarantine Aging. Oh, she was over there with them for a while in 2006. And my girl Lolita Holloway, she went on to y'all trying to be funny. Y'all are trying to be funny. Y'all are a mess. Y'all know what I mean. Y'all know James. Y'all are a mess. God. Oh. James Cleveland was a musician and wrote several. Yeah. James Cleveland wrote a lot of songs. James Cleveland said he messed up his voice singing high. That's how he got that gravelly. That's how he got that gravelly voice. Johnson, yeah, everybody was in it. Anthony, everybody was in the group. Yes. Betty Wright, everybody, Millie Jackson. Oh my God. Who is this? Wait a minute. I just heard something go off on my phone. Yes, everybody was in that group, y'all. Hey, Daryl Wynn. Yeah, all of them was in it. Everybody was in it, Anthony. Yes, honey. SZA, Tim's, everybody. Y'all ain't ready to go to bed? It's still full setting. Y'all ain't ready to go to sleep? Y'all, you got to go to the house of prayer in the morning. How many bedside Baptist people do we have? How many bedside Baptists do we have? And how many bedside Baptist people do we have? And how many people are going to the physical house of prayer? I'm late, but I hit the like button. Thank y'all so much. If you're late, please thumbs up and please make sure you sow your seed tonight. This is our final appeal. This is our final appeal, y'all. Please sow your seeds tonight. Matter of fact, I'll be right back, y'all. I got to go get me some grapes. Listen to this music while I go get me some grapes. Okay? Be right back. Where's the music? Something sexy.
Listen, you might as well go ahead and hit that like button so we can get started. And go ahead and follow while you at it. Yo, Tyesse here, so welcome to the official Tyesse Report. Night vibes, dive deep, bringing truth and support. World news, church happenings, and all the entertainment trends. This is some serious ish, let's break it down and jump right in. From LA to Atlanta, all uncut, no PG. Tyesse is here, making sure you know the T. Every topic will get dished, cause you know this is some serious ish. Late night musings, night grooves, pull up a seat if you're at work, at home or on a flight to DC. Church happenings, world news and all the daily grooves. This is some serious ish, but we keep it chill, we keep it cool. We'll be laughing and thinking and learning some more. Tyesse is making you in the know for sure. Daily grooves, hot topics in the culture we embrace. This is some serious ish, but we're covered by his grace. Late night musings, night grooves, pull up a seat if you're at work, at home or on a flight to DC. Church happenings, world news and all the daily grooves. This is some serious ish, but we keep it chill, we keep it cool. You're part of the Ty Squad, you know you're on the list. It's the official Tyesse Report. Tune in, cause this is some serious ish.
It is. I agree, sir. I agree. It's some serious ish. Okay. Oh, y'all want some? You want some? I hope they didn't freeze. Try that refrigerator, honey. You put that girl on 3 and you have icicles. Let me see. Oh, Lord, please don't tell me these grapes froze. They didn't. Almost. Sometimes I do put them in the freezer. Oh, that's one of them freaks. Are those cotton candy? I don't know what these is. I just grab them. Oh. These are good. Let me get a couple more likes, please. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. I was supposed to go to the dang on farmer's market and get some oxtail. But I'm going to change the thumbnail. I will. Thank you, Brother Ben. I got to add Sister April in there. Thank you, Brother Ben. I definitely got to add Sister April. Ben, what movie did you go see? I saw you at the movies. What movie did you go see? Brother Joe Mays started it all. Okay. All right, Anthony. Brother Joe Mays started it all, y'all. Brother Ben, what movie did you go see? I didn't get in bed and work with these girls. Project Hail Mary. I didn't get in the bed and get on the covers with you. Somebody know what I be saying. Somebody, I need to take these girls to bed with me. I need to work with these girls. I need to pull the covers up and put this right in the center of my, Oh, somebody, I need to work with these girls in the bed. I am. I'm going opening night. That's on the 24th. I'm going there to see what is it called? Michael Jackson. I'm going there. I gotta go over and get some more of these. I gotta go get some more of these girls. Yeah, Joe Mays. I remember Joe Mays. I remember Joe Mays. Oh, y'all got your tickets already? I better get mine, huh? So I won't have to worry about all that. I gotta get 2 seats though, because I don't like people sitting next to me at the movie theater. Health benefits of green grapes. Green grapes are nutrient-dense, low-calorie fruits packed with antioxidants, like resveratrol, vitamin C and potassium. They promote heart healthy. By reducing inflammation, lowering blood pressure. Okay, good. And what else they do? Lowering blood pressure, support immune function and digestion due to fiber content. And may help prevent cancer. Oh my goodness. Improve eye health, enhance brain function. Great God from Zion. Wait a minute. Yes, I gotta play with these girls. Am I the only person that don't like to eat bruised grapes? I don't like bruised grape shell. I don't like where they got a little bruise on. I don't want it. I already know I'm gonna talk through them and get them out. Oh yeah, I don't. Who is that? Oh, that's Jeff. Oh, baby, I don't like moviegoers. I don't like talkers, honey. That's why me and Ariel could go to the movie because she wasn't a talker. I can't go to the movies with no talker, honey. Watch this. Girl, shut up. Damn. Oh my God, what's gonna happen next? We finna find out. I'm the person that go and get the manager. I'll be going to get the manager on you. That's me. Take them out of here. Have them removed, please. I'm Tyesse Jackson from the official Tyesse Report. Have them escorted out. Get them out of here. You're going to have seeds in them. I don't like. Yeah, I think these got seeds in them. I don't know how. I don't see nothing. They still good. All fruit should have seeds. If it ain't got no seed in it, then it's GMO. Let me see. Do seedless grapes have the same health benefits of regular grapes? Mm-hmm. Seedless grapes offer similar core health benefits. Okay. Okay. But they generally lack the higher nutrient concentrations found in grape seeds. Interesting. My husband's so sick of me. Why do you talk through the movie? Because I will go get I will go get the manager. You will be escorted out, honey, if you come to my theater. So why do you talk? Why do you talk during the movie? Do they affect your sugar level? No, they don't. Mm-hmm. Why do you talk? That's all we want to know. Why do you talk? That's all we want to know, ma'am. Why do you keep talking during the movie? When all you have to do is just sit there and watch the dang movie. Mm-hmm. Answer the question. Why do you keep talking? Okay, I'm thinking to get out of here. I'm gonna go watch another episode. What's it called? The Hollywood con lady. I can't believe people are so stupid. I guess because I guess I'm from the streets. I just recognize scams. Mm-hmm. Apple TV Plus. Y'all come on. Hollywood con. Okay, Ty, eat 2 more coffee tonight. Eat 2 more of these girls. Mm-hmm. I just turned on. You turned on Hollywood Con Queen? Crystal, that first episode, you're gonna be like, honey, I cannot. Mm-mm. Ain't no way in hell. Mm-mm. I wish I would. My money? Mm-mm. Okay, one more time. That's it. Find you a good one. And put this back in the ice box. I gotta go back up there and get me some more of these. I wonder when is cherries coming season? I didn't see no cherries up there. That's the only thing I didn't see was some good cherries, some OG cherries. And y'all know I really love a good cherry. Mm-hmm. Okay, this is gonna be your last one, Tyesse. Okay. Crystal, when I tell you, baby, you finna get an eye full. You gonna call you gonna hit me up tomorrow. You gonna hit me up and be like, Tyesse, you said it. Hey, you talking about the gagation. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ain't no way in hell. Not my own money. Y'all crazy. Oh wow. Imperfect Women's Apple TV Plus. So if you have Amazon Prime, everybody, if you have Amazon Prime, what you do is you add whatever channel you want, whatever streaming device you want, streaming platform. So if you have Amazon Prime, what you do is you add whatever you want onto your Amazon Prime. That's how I do it. So all of my stuff is housed under Amazon Prime. Apple TV, Peacock, HBO Max, everything is under Apple TV. So that's what you do, and you go from there. Okay? Mm-hmm. All right. Let me watch this stuff now. Hold on. All right. I think we're good to go. All right, everybody. Still 427 people here, but I gotta go. I'm gonna call it a night. Shout out to April for her interview tonight and just speaking her mind and letting people know how she, how she feels. And so, what can you do, y'all? What can you do? All right. Imperfect Women is highly addicting. So watch it on the weekends. You'll be at your job watching. I'm telling you. Imperfect Women is going to be on Wednesdays. I think we're on episode 7 of 8. Yes, I'm going to drop the documentary as I'm getting up out of here. All right, everybody. Thank y'all again. Have a great night on purpose. I'll see everybody probably more likely than not on Monday. I love you. I love you. I love you. And thank you, everybody, for your generosity tonight. We will have a great start to Monday. We won't be under the gun for fan funding on Monday. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All those that gave, all those that wanted to give. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate you. We're going to get up out of here. All right. Cue the music. It's been a phenomenal week here at the official Tyesse Report. Good night.
I see him working hard for me, so whatever he needs, I'll be. Freak in the morning when you get, I'll be. Nothing could have made me believe. No one could have convinced me. Had to use my own 2 eyes to see. Niggas always make you think you going crazy. Something in the way they lie, manipulation. No more patience. Cause there's a million things that I'd rather do than to be fishing for truth. Am I in the twilight zone? Or am I just a fool so wrong for loving you? But you forgot that I'm a shooter. Think I'll take 5 shots. One for the day that I learned I